Hello everyone. So I have a nice little pile here going, and I'm back from camping trips and I got stuff cleaned up around my house and everything. And I was just thinking, I want to peel these off and then throw this away, but we're just going to craft off of the desk kind of a thing. So these are cute little things that can get put in journaling cards and stuff. So I'm just going to set this off to the side. In my done pile, I have a bunch of these. They can go into the done stuff. Let's see. Here are just pieces of paper randomly. Here's another piece of paper. Put the stamp away. Again, I obviously have not been taking care of my desk very well this week. So I figured, why not have you join me a little bit here? We might do something with them papers later. This can go to the side of my desk. These can go to this, or this can get put away. I made some scrap pieces here and ruffles all over the place. I don't really have a place for them. So, I have a plastic bag here. I'm just going to stick them in the plastic bag and set them off to the side because most of these are going to be put in my let's see. This can get put away in the drawer here instead of having it sit out. These go in this drawer here. So I pulled a bunch of stuff that I had sewn, and it's ready to go to get put away and everything. Some more pieces for covers. Non-decorated. Now we're getting to journaling cards and stuff that I've done recently. More stuff that can just get put away. These all need to be, that needs to get put away. This needs to be too. Alright. And then my daughters made more collaged tags, and I am selling these like in bulk just because I think it's really cute that my kids did that, and I just cut it to size and everything, and it goes towards my kids' stuff when I sell pieces of their stuff on my Etsy. So just so you're aware, stuff that is labeled Bella or Rosie normally goes to Bella and Rosie, just because that's how I am. These just need to be decorated. But no, I figured have you come on quick and see that, hey, I am doing stuff. It's just sometimes the stuff gets a little messy. I don't know what project this is a part of, but I do know it just needs to be cleaned up and all that jazz. All right. So we got all this, these papers that need to get stamped on. Oh, I found these recently, coffee dyed stuff. That can just go in my to-do box, which is starting to overflow again. Definitely starting to overflow. Which happens. Yeah, this makes a huge difference in this, rather than it being so stark white. This sometimes is, again, I'm overwhelmed myself a bit with so much stuff that needs to be done and hasn't been done. So I recommend, if you have anything that you need to just get done with, like my pile here, go ahead and do it. No one is stopping you other than yourself. Sometimes this also helps get whatchamacallit, gets your mind going a little bit too when you're feeling like you're in a slump. Because again, as I was cleaning, I'm like, oh, I have this to do, I have that to do, why haven't I been doing that? This one definitely needs something. Well, most of these are definitely going to need something more. I'm sorry if I'm inking and thinking and all that jazz. I'm just realizing, again, I had a lot of stuff that has been just sitting. I did add more journals like I normally do towards the end of each month. Most of them journals were made in July, August, you know, or months beforehand. And again, I just thought it'd be a great idea to use up, or not use up, but put out what needed to get put out. Now these tags and stuff I made when I was in January, and all it was that needed to be done really is the sewing and the distressing. I love when I do that. Like, there's only a few things left. Why didn't I just finish it? Because it goes into a pile. I keep my piles of stuff that needs to get sewn and everything, and then I get to it when I get to it. It ain't always right away. So, there we go. Now I want to quickly go through these when I go to do that video, so I'm just going to move these off to the side for right now. And just see what all I have just sitting here. Lots of randoms. But let's do this. All right. I have this lovely little piece here. I'm just grabbing one of these small pieces here and just gonna stamp it and onto these pieces, and I can use them as labels. I mean, it's not as difficult as it looks. So let's just make quick labels. I think the key goes with a lot of different things, so why not make it a part of the piece? And I'm okay stamping off on a little sheet of paper that's left over. Why not? So let's just get this done quick. Again, this is just a good way to use up what I have without making too much of a mess, but just using them extra little scraps that I have. Some of them are bigger, some of them are going to be smaller. It's okay. Now, I'm just going to take my 7mm one, and that's what's going to hopefully cut these. But again, this is how I get my labels, is just by doing stuff like this. I know it's weird that I'm filming this, but that's okay. I'm fine with being weird. I think it's a good idea to show you that, hey, there's other pieces to going off and making these videos, and this is what I have to do sometimes when I go to prep a video, is I'll spend hours doing stuff like this, just weird stuff that needs to get done. It isn't always the fun stuff to start creating tutorials and all that jazz. I have to do the silly things. So I do stuff like that. I do not distress it right away, just because I don't. But I can also take stuff like this and make cute little labels with my bigger stuff. Just by snipping little bits off like that. So there we go. We got two that are like little design types, and then some with circles, and then these ones I'll just leave plain. And I do this all the time in order to create tiny little labels here that can get put in. Again, it's just a mix match of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't much. It was more of a clean your desk and do little bits and stuff like that, but I need to get them done. So enjoy the rest of your day or night. Bye!